All right, so my next topic is why retire in the Philippines? Why can't I just retire in California? Well, if you want to retire in California, then you have the best of everything. The only thing is you may not have any social life because everybody in California, they're busy working. So if you retire in California, you pay the property tax and car insurance, and then you also pay the price of being antisocial. What I mean by that is, how can you be social if all your friends and everybody else they're still working? How are you gonna mingle with them? They're busy, so you won't have any social life. Now you come here in the Philippines, you retire here, you save about 1,000 minimum, starting 1,000, but no more than 2,000. So about 1,000 to 2,000 savings, and then if you're up for it, you could start making friends with the locals here or your relatives or whatever. But be careful though. We'll talk about that on a different video. You can start making friends and socialize. And people here, they have plenty of time. They're not busy. Believe it or not, some of the people I met over here, they're very nice. So you can talk to them, joke around with them, and have a good time. So the social life in America, you may not have one. In the Philippines, you have a chance of having one. So that's the advantage of the Philippines. I know what you're thinking. Social life, what is that? Well, when you started working and then spend about 10 hours a day of working, you don't have social life. That was taken away from you the day that you started working a full-time job. Now that you're retired, now you have all this time in the world. It's called social time. So so now you have about 10 hours of free time. Now you can make use of that and making friends, talking to people, and just being nice. You don't have to be so uptight about everything. So that's what you're gaining, social life. Now, if you can stay in America and don't care about the $1,000 savings or $2,000 savings, and you can have a social life there, then do so. I mean, I encourage you to stay in California if you want to. Or maybe you could have both. You could do that too if you want. So, why retire in the Philippines? My personal opinion. I could save up about 1,000, but no more than 2,000 a month. I need that money so that I could travel. I could spend that money without being broke too much because I'm already broke. What I mean by that is that $2,000 that I'm saving, but actually, let's go with the $1,000. The $1,000 that I'm saving each month, I could use that for traveling. And then I have a chance to have a social life, making friends over here, learning their Tagalog, understanding their Tagalog. But you know what? They speak English too, so it don't matter. At least you got someone to talk to. And the labor here is cheap. So, do I love massages? Yes. I want to do it every day, but they told me it's not good to have it every day. So I get it every other day. $5 every other day. And then one thing that, because I didn't grow up in the Philippines, I grew up in America. So everything in the Philippines to me is new. And being here in the Philippines, the experience, I'm experiencing a different culture, a different lifestyle. So to me, it's worth it because I'm learning other stuff other than what I'm learning in California. The experience that I get here, you can't buy. And the culture here is different. The Filipinos here are different from the Filipinos in America, especially the ones that are born in America or the one that grew up since they're very young, grew up in America. They're different Filipinos. They're American already. So that's one of the other stuff that I like over here. And then the climate. There's only two seasons here: rainy season or dry season. Now, the location of the house that I live in here is it doesn't get hot. It maintains around 70 degrees average Fahrenheit. It gets cold here, maybe like 63, 64 at night. During the day, 72, 75, no more than 80. So the temperature here is very friendly for me, especially um, I like, you know, dressing down a lot, wearing shorts and t-shirts. And one thing that maybe other people may not mention, but I'll mention it here. If you are a single person, a single male, single man, and you want to find your future wife, girlfriend, or whatever, you can find it here. They're friendlier, and you can have a complete life that way. But I will make a video about that because there's some stuff that you need to be careful with. Okay, so that's the summary why you would want to retire in the Philippines. But you can also retire on both places, California and Philippines. Heck, why not? The money that you're saving here, buy a small condo in America, or in fact, get one in Nevada, Las Vegas, or somewhere in Nevada. Then you can get your pension not taxed that much. I believe if you buy a property over there and that becomes your residence, then you don't get your state tax applied to your income, to your pension. So now you save another $1,000. Anyway, that's a different video. Anyway, I'm just rambling now, but I hope you guys like my content. And if you guys like my content, please give me a like, give me a subscribe, you give me a comment, and then please share this information that I have, that I'm giving out right now, to other friends or people that wants to retire in the Philippines, or maybe just thinking about it. I'll be making more videos about the pros and cons, and I'm going to be unbiased. I'm not going to BS you guys. I'll tell you the truth. I'm letting you know I live here and I live in California. So I know what's out there and I know what's over here. And there's nothing I can tell you but only the truth. All right, guys. I'll talk to you again. I'll make another video and I'll see you then.